Now we're here outside at a different location. We're actually at the KSAT Garden, and joining us today, Sarah Acosta, anchor and reporter extraordinaire here at KSAT.
Thank you, David.
You're also a gardener.
You know, I try. I'm more of like an organic, just let's kill as many plants and see how successful we can be. But that's what makes you a good gardener. You're not a good gardener until you kill a lot of plants.
All the plants behind you were like, oh no.
No, but I've been doing it for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
So I've learned from all my mistakes.
We're now going to show you guys how to make a delicious dish using some of the corn that you grew right here at the KSAT Garden. This is a corn in the cup nachos, and we put our own little flair on there. You can see
sweet corn.
Sweet corn.
And you know, the corn that grew in this garden, it was small corn because it was organic. You don't have any, pesticides or GMOs in it. Completely natural,
right.
But it packed a lot of punch.
One thing that I wanted to add to this whole recipe that really took it to the next level, fresh chips. And of course, corn tortillas, right? That's that next level flavor. So we went ahead and made sure our oil is between 350, 375. We fried up some of these chips out there, salted them up, set them to the side. This one, though, we take it to the next level because we also grilled up some chicken fajita meat. This was a pre-seasoned package that we got from a local grocery store, and we just threw it right on. Super easy. You let it get a little bit char on the outside. We're using a lump oak charcoal, and it's just a great flavor.
I was most intimidated as like a beginner, I don't really cook ever person, making my own chips, but it was actually really easy. Just don't burn yourself.
Yeah, watch out for the oil. You gotta roast up that sweet corn.
Oh, that was my favorite part. And you just like slather it with the butter and you get it nice and charred.
Yes.
Oh.
Now this one, when we put the sweet corn on the grill, we're using a really simple like grill spray, right? So it's just a high heat spray. We're putting it right onto the fire, let it get roasted, and you don't need to let it cook that long. It's gonna get cooked pretty quickly. To know the corn is just about done, you're looking for some of that deep, rich yellow color, and that's when you're gonna pull it off. Once it came off the grill, you actually cut it off the cob.
Yeah, you just cut the end of the cob and you slice it right off, and it just came right off.
Yeah, super easy, nice and tender. In a bowl, though, that's where the magic starts happening because that's where you add the butter, that's where you add the seasoning.
The butter. Was it salted butter?
No. So you use a little bit of chili powder, some tahini, unsalted butter. And then a little bit of salt in there as well. And that's like phase one of the flavor. And then when you're building this, you put the chips on there. We used a tray that has a little screen on there as well, so that way it didn't stick to the bottom of the pan. And then we put the chips. We put a lot of Oaxaca cheese. That is a nice melting cheese. And then you put the corn on there that has the butter in there as well. More cheese. The fajita meat cut up into chunks.
More cheese.
More cheese. And then put it into the grill. We actually closed the lid on it, kind of made like our own oven out here. And then we started getting everything else ready. We have strips of poblanos right here, freshly chopped cilantro on there, cotija cheese. We made an avocado crema that is super easy, equal parts crema, mayo, lime juice, and then use a little bit of salt in there as well. Easy, delicious. The assembly part, you just start stacking on all the flavor, a little bit of hot Cheeto action on there, because who doesn't like hot Cheetos on their corn in a cup?
Right.
And then right here, you have the finished product, a little chili powder on there for color as well. You guys, this recipe was so fun, super easy. Just follow the link on the screen to get the full recipe. Scan the QR code, go to TexasEatsTV.com. Of course, you got to make sure you're watching GMSA. I mean, every weekend.
Every weekend where we promote, of course, Texas Eats.
But Sarah, you also talk about your garden and what you're doing out here.
Yeah, so check it out. We're always talking about the garden and what's growing and when it's harvest time, just like we harvest the corn today.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to add some lime on there. Cover your eyes. There you go.
Beautiful.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
That's the bite. Wow. The crema, the butter, the sweet corn.
The cheese.
Super easy to make. So delicious. This is a fun item to make during the summer as well because you get to be outside grilling. This is the way to do it.
It's a refreshing snack. It's a good crunch bite, but it's also very summery and bright.
What are you going to grow next? What can we cook? We'll find out.
Stay tuned.
Okay, stay tuned. It's good.